Welcome to This Week in Astrology. This is episode number 664 for December 1 through 15, 2024. 3 planets change direction during the first half of December. Mars turning retrograde as the headliner, and Mercury and Neptune turn direct. We also have a Sagittarius New Moon, a Gemini Full Moon, and Jupiter sesquare Pluto, challenge mastered equals abundance. This dynamic half-month also features a persistent Mercury T-Square, a new Speak Your Truth envelope, and much more. A quick note, check out my Black Friday sale now in effect through Monday, December 2nd. I hope you're hearing this in time. I'm offering the year's lowest prices plus a drawing for a $1,995 prize. You can save big on 4 different services: Astrology Plus, Shamanic Healing, Awakening Plus, and VIP Day. You can save up to $500. Plus, every dollar you spend on my Black Friday specials earns you an entry in that prize drawing. You might win a life-transforming VIP Day experience worth almost $2,000. Click the link in the show notes or go to astroshaman.com/Black Friday. That's astroshaman.com/Black Friday. Thanks so much for joining me. I'm your host, Benjamin Bernstein. I record these forecasts as an audio podcast and a video, so take your pick. The video version includes detailed chart graphics, which you can also see in my written forecasts at astroshaman.com. Be sure to subscribe to This Week in Astrology, and if you haven't already, be sure to click the link in the show notes for 2 chances to win a free Astrology Plus session with me each month. Check out the timestamps in the show notes so you can jump right to the day you want. As of December 1st, the moon is waning. We have 4 retrograde planets and 4 continuing aspect patterns. See details and links to all this in the show notes. On Sunday, December 1st, there's a new moon at 1:21 a.m. EST at 9.5 Sagittarius. This is great for new beginnings, especially in the many themes encompassed by astrology's most expansive sign. Ready to deepen your knowledge? Whether you're pursuing a formal degree or embarking on a self-guided learning journey, Sagittarius encourages intellectual exploration. Or perhaps you're destined to inspire others as a professor, philosopher, or spiritual guide. Wanderlust calling? Sagittarius rules foreign travel, inviting you to explore distant lands or immerse yourself in diverse cultures right from your own home. Seeking life's deeper meaning? Sagittarius governs religion, philosophy, and the eternal questions that shape our existence. Live life as a grand adventure. Sagittarius loves a good quest, a thrilling journey, and a life filled with excitement. Celebrate, rejoice, and let your enthusiasm soar. Sagittarius knows how to live life to the fullest, embracing joy, passion, and optimism. Remember, even boundless Sagittarius needs balance. Avoid spreading yourself too thin or mistakenly thinking you have all the answers. Let Sagittarius ignite your spirit and guide you toward a life of growth, adventure, and enlightenment. Aspects. Major aspects to Saturn and Mars. This new moon's Sagittarian expansiveness is balanced by a moderately strong square from boundary-setting Saturn. He can help you be mature, disciplined, and productive with your new moon goals. Saturn's placement in Pisces can help you use the law of attraction, which is linked in the show notes, to bring your new moon dreams to fruition. The Sagittarian love of spiritual pursuits is also supported by another Saturn in Pisces potential, embodied awakening. My free embodied awakening invocation can help you make this exquisite state a routine reality. That's linked in the show notes, or just go to astroshaman.com/invocations. This new moon's other major aspect is a moderately strong Mars trine. Mars, the planet of new beginnings, can pump up your energy and enthusiasm for your new moon goals. He can also support you in the roles of warrior, sexual being, or pioneer. Mars placement in Leo can also support you in the roles of leader or entertainer. Minor aspects to Venus and Juno. This new moon's other 2 aspects are a Venus semi-square and a Juno semi-sextile. Venus represents all important relationships, while Juno represents committed partnerships. Both the semi-square and semi-sextile can be somewhat challenging. Stand ready to release relationships that no longer serve highest good or heal those needing repair. For strategies on handling difficult relationships and taking great ones to the next level, click the link in the show notes. With Venus in Capricorn, pay special attention to your most productive relationships. Venus also represents creativity, so her Capricorn placement can help you be more practical and productive with your artistry. Finally, Venus rules money, so her placement in the side of business can help you with your income and career. This new moon's Sabian symbol is a theatrical representation of a golden-haired goddess of opportunity, end quote. Sounds abundant to me. On Wednesday, December 4th, today's Sun-Saturn square, Sun 13 Sagittarius, Saturn 13 Pisces, is part of a T-square with the Sun, Jupiter, and Saturn that peaks on December 6th. And I'll be talking about that T-square here in a moment so you can have that larger context. Also on Wednesday, December 4th, a harmonious Venus-Neptune trine, Venus 27 Capricorn, Neptune 27 Pisces, can ignite your imagination and inspire your creative spirit. This smooth, supportive aspect can help you connect with your inner muse and experience the divine beauty in the world around you. It can also help you deepen your spiritual connection with your higher self. I invite you to try the technique that has helped thousands do this quickly and easily, my free embodied awakening invocation, once again linked in the show notes, and at astroshaman.com/invocations. On Thursday, December 5th, Mercury, the swift-footed messenger of the gods, is known for its rapid transit through the zodiac. That's why it's so unusual to have an extended Mercury aspect pattern that endures for nearly 2 months. This Mercury-Jupiter-Saturn T-square came into orb, its zone of influence, back on November 9th. This hard aspect pattern had its first peak on November 15th, and now, with Mercury retrograde, this T-square peaks today on December 5th. After Mercury turns direct, this T-square's third and final peak will be on December 26th, and its waning influence will continue through January 3rd of 2025. A catalyst for knowledge and wisdom. Jupiter and Saturn balance expansion and focus to support your intellectual pursuits. Mercury, the planet of communication and intellect, is in Sagittarius, a sign ruled by expansive Jupiter. This can amplify your desire to learn, teach, write, and share your ideas. A time to share your wisdom. This transit is an ideal time to spread your message to the world. With Jupiter's influence, you can more easily publish your work, broadcast your ideas, and inspire others. Whether you're a writer, a passionate teacher, or spiritual guide, now could be the time to step into the spotlight. Embrace the challenge, ignite the change. A T-square, while challenging, can also catalyze growth and transformation. Be open to new ideas, question your beliefs, and don't be afraid to challenge the status quo. Breakthrough thinkers and innovators often face initial resistance. Stay true to your vision, and it might one day be widely embraced. Also, on Thursday, December 5th, this energy of expansive communication is further supported by today's Sun-Mercury conjunction at 14.5 Sagittarius. On Friday, December 6th, Mercury retrogrades get more attention, but the retrogrades of Mars last much longer and can have more potent effects. Mars turns retrograde every 26 months, reversing course for 60 to 80 days. The current Mars retrograde lasts 79 days. It starts today on December 6th at 6:33 p.m. EST at 6 Leo. After backpedaling 19 degrees, Mars will turn direct on February 23rd at 9 p.m. EST. That'll be at 17 degrees Cancer. When a planet is retrograde, it's ideal to reflect on its meanings rather than act on them as much as possible. But this is hard with Mars, the planet of action. However, this is a great time to reflect on how you embody the roles of the warrior, pioneer, entrepreneur, and sexual being. How skillfully do you deal with anger and impulsiveness? Do you take optimal action? As with Mercury retrograde, Mars retrograde isn't the best time to start major new initiatives, but 79 days is a long time. If you can't wait until Mars is direct, try to start your new initiatives under a waxing moon and at a moment when the moon is not void of course. We covered Mars planetary meanings. You can take your retrograde reflections to the next level by working with the signs he's transiting. Mars remains in Leo for a month after he turns retrograde. This can help you reflect on your actions as a leader or entertainer. How well are you interacting with kids or tending to your own inner children? Are you making time for creativity, play, rest, and relaxation? Mars retrogrades into Cancer on January 6th at 5:44 a.m. EST, where he'll spend the remaining month and a half of his retrograde. During this time, it can be especially helpful to contemplate matters of home, family, and security. How well are you working with your emotions? Shadow work is strongly supported during this time. If you haven't already tried my free healing invocation, you might be surprised how quick and easy it can be to heal old traumas. Also, on Friday, December 6th, the opportunities of the ninth astrology archetype are abundantly supported by a T-square that started on November 18, peaks today on December 6th, and ends on December 14th. It includes the Sagittarian Sun, Jupiter, and Saturn. Jupiter and Saturn can help you take balanced, responsible, and enthusiastic steps toward any Sagittarian goal. I've already described lots of these possibilities in the Sagittarius New Moon forecast you've already heard. I will be right back with the rest of the forecast, including Neptune and Mercury turning direct, Jupiter, sesquare Pluto, and that Gemini full moon. Would you like to speed up your healing and awakening as part of an uplifting community of dedicated awakeners like you? Then check out Awakening Plus, the affordable online membership that can put your personal transformation into high gear. You can choose from about 15 Zoom calls every month, as well as an ever-expanding archive of almost 750 events that can profoundly change your life. You'll also benefit from 3 major courses and much more to help you awaken, heal, and thrive. To find out more, click the link in the show notes or go to awakeningplus.com. That's awakeningplus.com. On Saturday, December 7th, all affairs ruled by Venus can be massively intensified in harmonious or challenging ways by a Venus-Pluto conjunction at 0 degrees, 22 minutes Aquarius. These include relationships, creativity, and finances. If a relationship is solid, this aspect can help you experience wonderful new levels of honesty and transparency. In sexual relationships, you can experience intense ecstasy by blending your energy bodies during lovemaking. If you're already doing this, remember that there's no limit to how much better it can get. This conjunction can supercharge your creativity, especially with both planets in the innovative sign of Aquarius. This connection can also bring enhanced financial opportunity. Just remember that while Pluto is the lord of wealth and power, a successful outcome is not guaranteed. Exercise due diligence in all money matters. Also on Saturday, December 7th, today's Sun-Jupiter opposition is part of the Sun-Jupiter-Saturn T-square that peaked yesterday on December 6th, and which I have already interpreted for you. Finally, on Saturday, December 7th, Neptune turns direct at 6:43 p.m. EST at 27 Pisces. The Mystic turned retrograde over 5 months ago on July 2nd. That was at 29 degrees, 55 minutes Pisces. Barely didn't make it into Aries. This is a great time to take action on Neptune's themes. Are you tapping into your spiritual power and consistently experiencing embodied awakening? Once again, my free Embodied Awakening invocation at astroshaman.com/invocations can help you do this quickly and easily. Are you effortlessly receiving creative inspiration, divine energy, and intuitive guidance? Are you living in a state of flow? Are you engaged in conscious dreaming or dream interpretation? Do you consistently feel deep, unconditional love and compassion? These are the higher expressions of Neptune. However, Neptune can also manifest in less desirable ways. These include addiction, excessive escapism, and acting as a victim in relationships. By focusing on Neptune's positive aspects, you can minimize his negative possibilities. If you're strongly challenged by Neptune's shadow side, be sure to seek professional help. Neptune spent this retrograde in Pisces, which carries the same meanings as Neptune. So Neptune's sign placement reinforces all of the above. On Sunday, December 8th, what themes do an outer planet and an asteroid goddess have in common? Trauma healing and wealth. Both these potentials are boosted by a Pluto-Ceres conjunction at 0 degrees, 24 minutes Aquarius. And it may surprise you to learn that one theme empowers the other one. During trauma healing, also known as shadow work, you face your emotional pain head on. Then you use a skillful method to heal it, ideally once and for all. Once again, my free healing invocation can help you with that. As you undoubtedly know from experience, these unhealed layers of pain can feel thick and sludgy. They also block the life-enhancing divine energy that would otherwise bless your human self. This includes the energy of abundance and prosperity. The conclusion is obvious. The more trauma healing you do, the easier it is to receive wealth. This can certainly manifest as money and resources, but wealth can also be anything that makes your life better. So this Pluto-Ceres conjunction is a great time to face and heal your traumas. And be sure to let the universe know what wealth you want as your reward. On Tuesday, December 10th, what if your passionate and selfless support of a worthy cause led to an unexpected and wonderful breakthrough? This opportunity comes to you thanks to a Yod, finger of God, that includes the Sagittarian Sun, Vesta, and Uranus. Doing this could also increase your intuitive hits and help you serve others using your favorite talents and abilities. This Sun, Vesta, Uranus Yod starts today on December 10th, peaks on the 14th, and ends on the 20th. Also, on Tuesday, December 10th, Mercury, already the star of a long-lasting T-Square, steps into the spotlight again as the focal point of an envelope. This harmonious aspect pattern features Mercury, Mars, Pluto, and the lunar nodes. It starts today on December 10th, peaks on the 16th, and ends on the 21st. Mars and Pluto potently energize Mercury's natal meanings: learning, teaching, writing, and communication. Mercury is in Sagittarius, the sign of publishing and broadcasting. The lunar nodes encourage you to do this in alignment with your life purpose. And with most of the planets in a fire sign grand trine, you'll have plenty of enthusiasm to get the word out. On Thursday, December 12th, relating and creating are energized by a Venus-Mars opposition, Venus 6 Aquarius, Mars 6 Leo. With Venus in Aquarius, stay open to intuitive hits and unusual approaches in these areas. And with Mars in Leo, you can more potently relate with others as a leader or entertainer. On Friday, December 13th, what's the ultimate planetary duo for wealth? Jupiter and Pluto. Jupiter expands whatever he touches and is anciently associated with luck and prosperity. Pluto, ruler of underground treasures like gems, minerals, and oil, is the lord of wealth. So there's significant potential for expanded wealth with a Jupiter-Pluto sesquare. Jupiter, 15.5 Gemini, Pluto, 0.5 Aquarius. This aspect will be an orb, close enough to connect, through January 9th. A 135-degree sesquare is a minor hard aspect and usually brings some degree of difficulty. The good news is that, once mastered, any hard aspect can reward you abundantly. Jupiter is about much more than wealth. In fact, he has more meanings than any other planet, and Pluto can supercharge them all. In fact, I already gave you those meanings when I was discussing Sagittarius earlier. Jupiter and Sagittarius are the same archetype and have the same meanings. On Saturday, December 14th, the Yod with Sun, Vesta, and Uranus that started on December 10th peaks today on the 14th and ends on the 20th. Sunday, December 15th, a full moon illuminates the sky at 4:02 a.m. EST at 24 Gemini. Any Gemini full moon is great for release or adjustment in learning, teaching, writing, and communication. Connect with neighbors or relatives, be playful, and enjoy lots of variety. Aspects. The Sun and Moon form a strong T-square with Neptune in Pisces. Both the sign and planet support spiritual awakening, inspired creativity, and functioning in the zone. These energies can also help you work with dreams and experience more unconditional love and compassion. The planet and sign of the 12th astrological archetype can also bring challenge. Beware of substance abuse, addiction, or aimless drifting. Watch out for deception or gaslighting, and don't play the role of the martyr or victim. A Moon-Uranus semi-sextile is a minor aspect, but is strengthened because it's nearly exact. So it can help you embrace what's unique about you and communicate that to the world as appropriate. You can also catch more intuitive hits, be sure to follow them, and serve others with your special gifts and talents you most love to use. If it's time for a radical shift, Uranus can help you do it quickly and potently. Next, a tight Moon-Venus sesquare could bring up some challenge in the three main areas ruled by Venus: relationships, creativity, and finance. But thanks to Venus being in Aquarius, thinking outside the box in these areas could produce innovative solutions, and there's still plenty of room for straightforwardly positive developments in these areas. This full moon's final aspect is a Vesta trine. This could make it easier to unselfishly support a worthy cause. This full moon Sabian symbol is carefree children skating on ice. This image resonates with Sagittarius's enthusiastic, euphoric nature. Just be sure the ice is strong enough to safely support you. Also, on Sunday, December 15th, Mercury turns direct at 3:56 p.m. EST, around 6.5 Sagittarius. This fleet-footed planet turned retrograde on November 25th, around 23 Sagittarius. Have you been delaying major purchases or contract signings because Mercury was retrograde? If so, the light isn't quite green. That's because important new actions are more auspicious under a waxing moon. And there was a full moon earlier today. If you can wait until the next new moon on December 30th, you'll have more wind in your astrological sails. Regarding less weighty matters, you can start taking action on themes related to Mercury's retrograde. For more on these, click the link in the show notes. As a reminder, my Black Friday sale ends on Monday, December 2nd. Again, I hope you're hearing this before then. I'm offering the year's lowest prices on Astrology Plus, Shamanic Healing, Awakening Plus, and VIP Day. Save up to $500, plus you might win a life-transforming VIP Day experience worth almost $2,000. Click the link in the show notes, or go to astroshaman.com/Black Friday. Again, that's astroshaman.com/Black Friday. Thank you for being here. Once again, I'm Benjamin Bernstein with astroshaman.com. I can serve you with astrology readings, shamanic healing, and one-of-a-kind life coaching. All my one-on-one services are equally effective in person or long distance. And as I mentioned, I run the Awakening Plus online membership for spiritual support. You can learn about all this and more at astroshaman.com. Please reach out if you have any questions. My email is benjamin@astroshaman.com, and my number for voice and text is 828-338-9852. I'd love to connect with you. We're wrapping up. Please leave me a 5-star rating, review, or comment wherever you get this episode to help others discover it. Thank you again for spending this time with me. I wish you infinite blessings as the stars light your way.